everybody, to the
I'm Fat Podcast.
Snacks are best saved for later.
With Jay Zawoski.
That man ate all our shrimp and 2 plastic lobsters.
And Rick Camp.
Out the mist came a beast more stomach than man.
Welcome into another edition of the I'm Fat Podcast, brought to you by our sponsors, Mazda of Orland Park, Fredo's Culinary Kitchen, and Nick and Ivy Brewing. I am Rick Camp alongside fellow fat Jay Zawoski. Jay, it's been a big week. It's been a big day across the old social media sphere.
Something happened?
Oh, yeah.
Did I miss something?
Yeah. I think my favorite thing that I saw about the Travis Kelce Taylor Swift engagement is they do the, it said something to the effect of, look at this nicely curated photo, and it tags him in it at Killatrav.
Yes. Well, my favorite is the people mad like, oh, there just happened to be a camera there. Like, yeah, dude, it's engagement photos.
Yes, everybody did. Even
Right.
I did that.
You have those. I have those.
Yeah.
Stop being pissed about everything. Get
Right.
over it. Just move on. Find
Right.
some boobs or something on the internet. If it's not for you, just
Right.
move to something that's for you. Whatever
Right.
it might be. Like us, the I'm Fat Podcast.
Of course.
See what I did there? That's a good segue. Hit that like button for us if you're watching us live on YouTube. If you'd like to, youtube.com/I'mFatPodcast. You don't have to watch us live. Every episode's up there on YouTube. You can also watch us live. You can also watch the video of us on Spotify if you have Spotify. So we have the video feature there as well. Merch, I'mFatMerch.com. And Rick,
Yeah.
I got to stand up. Hope I don't have a P dot. Got the new I'm Fat Podcast shorts.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
And there's in theory where Jay's junk should be.
Well, yes. If I was built like a normal person. Yeah, I'm Irish. What are you going to do? But they're awesome. They're super comfortable.
Yeah.
I had to get these as soon as they were made available at I'mFatMerch.com. Get yourself some I'm Fat Podcast shorts. These are outstanding. Super comfortable. I'mFatMerch.com. You'll notice it looks a little different. It's good. We are back to the Dashery page instead of like the TeePublic page.
Sure.
Costs the same for you. Rick and I get significantly more for every product sold.
Oh,
so
nice.
Nothing changes for the listener. It changes for us though. So if you're looking to buy some merch or if you've been waiting, please do it. I'mFatMerch.com. That now redirects to our Dashery page instead of the generic TeePublic page, which didn't look quite as intuitive. Good stuff. So check these out.
Question
Get
about
yourself
the
some shorts, some shirts. Yeah.
Can you get the logo on the butt cheeks?
You know what? I didn't even try, but I believe they are only on the thigh.
Ooh.
I know.
Okay.
Bummer. Let's see if I can do. Are they all available in shorts? See, this is the thing, because the pizza design is pretty sweet too.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, we got to work through this. We got to figure out how to get the the shorts available. I'm gonna have to go through and probably update the shop a little bit. Let's see. There we go. Shorts. Oh yeah. See, all the logos are there, but yeah, they're only on the front.
Oh.
They're only on the front, unfortunately. Yeah. But you can get there's like a canvas brown, there's black, and there's what I'm wearing, like the light heather gray. So whatever logo you choose, you're going to want to get the one that looks the best with that. But they're awesome. Get them. They're incredibly comfortable. I'm going to say the wrong thing, but they're kind of like terry cloth.
Okay.
You know, like sweatshirt material, but maybe a little more comfortable than that.
Hey, buddy.
So, yeah. Hey, buddy. Check these out. I'mFatMerch.com. Really good stuff.
If we were able to get them on the butt, using our font for our logo, but having juicy.
Oh.
Just what?
Well,
it's just like it's definitely not the brand that already does that, but you know.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Just like the rest of our stuff.
And my daughter is watching the show live apparently,
Okay.
and said, "Why are we asking about getting a Fry logo on butt cheeks in all caps?" So
Why weren't we
she's-
before? That's the better question.
yeah, see, that's exactly right. All right, before we get going, email us, I'mFatPod@gmail.com, voicemail 708-858-3314. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 taste tests
Whoa.
and a review.
Okay.
So, I don't know. You want me to start?
Yeah, start with one or two of them because I have a review, a gripe with a fast food place, and a wonderful story from the weekend.
Okay, I'm going to start with this. I have very low expectations for this if you're listening. The A&W Ice Cream Sundae Soda. Now, what I'm noticing right now is it's not, I don't think it's root beer at all. It doesn't say root beer. It says A&W Ice Cream Sundae.
Well,
And this is
yeah.
not the diet, so if my foot falls off during the show, you know what happened. All right.
It smells not diet.
You know what this smells like? You might be too young for this, but the Canfield's chocolate pop.
It vaguely rings a bell.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you this. That was not good. Despite my efforts to make it good, my grandma had it in her house all the time.
Oh,
and every time I'd be there, I'm like, I'm going to try it again. Nope, still
Yeah.
bad. I'll try it next week. Nope, still bad. All right, let's try this A&W Ice Cream Sundae Soda. Oh, it's
Godspeed.
artificially flavored. No kidding. Actually, that's pretty damn good.
Really?
Wow, that tastes like ice cream. That's crazy. That's actually pretty good. I don't know if I could have like this a lot,
Sure.
but one more sip. That's pretty damn good.
So does it taste straight like ice cream, or does it taste like pop with ice cream in it?
It tastes like, if I was to put this in a cup for you and say, taste this,
Yeah.
you would say ice cream.
Okay.
Oh, Addie's here to try.
Oh, okay.
Here. They can't hear you. You don't have a microphone.
Yeah.
It tastes like
And?
an ice cream sundae.
It tastes like what?
It tastes like an ice cream sundae.
There you go. Addie's in. Go bring it to
for
mom.
two.
See what she thinks. Text me the review.
Okay, I'm taking the rest of it.
All right, yeah. I can't have any more anyway. My foot will fall off. Wow. I mean, it is super sugary, and I'm not used to
Okay.
regular pop, so I'm like, it's like that thick.
On a range of 0 to bad cream soda level taste of sugary.
Oh, I mean, see, it's hard for me to judge this though because I never have regular pop.
Okay. Yeah,
But to
'cause, like,
me, it's like a 15 out of 10.
Okay.
But I will say it's good. It was. I was very impressed. Like I did not think it was going to be good at all, and
Yeah.
I actually kind of liked it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So the reason I said like bad cream soda, because I feel like if there's bad cream soda, it's because it's over the top sugary. Whereas like good, I think with cream soda, almost the more subtle it is, the better.
I agree with that.
And so like some of the bad store brand ones or something are just like it almost tastes like just pure liquid sugar, which I guess it pretty much is anyway, going
Yeah.
right just like
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about because I don't like A&W cream soda typically. I don't really know what it is about it. I just
Oh.
don't. To me, the greatest cream soda of all time is the old Jewel cream soda in the blue can.
I love that, and I had more of that than I'd like to admit growing up. However, I truly think the Jersey Mike's agave cream soda may have surpassed it.
That's pretty good. Now that's a craft soda, so I give them like a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah, that's fair.
But the Barks Red cream soda is also incredible.
Yeah. Oh, I know I'm pretty sure we talked about this on the podcast years ago when the Vienna beef hot dog stand by my mom's house went out. They had the Barks Red cream soda on their for their fountain drinks. And it was just like a little stand, and you just go in there and you get your styrofoam cup, giant cup full of red cream soda, and I was so happy to get to walk home after getting lunch for everybody on a Saturday. But yeah.
Yeah,
Then when it switched over, they didn't have it anymore, and
Yeah.
that sucked.
The only place I know that has it now is Pompeii, and there's a Pompeii on Taylor Street just east of Ashland. They've got red cream soda. And then somewhere else I went and they had it, but I can't remember where it was. But that's very good. But speaking of cream soda, while we're on it, I'll do two. Yeah. I've got the A&W and cream soda. I'm sorry, Dr. Pepper and cream soda. This is the zero sugar, so this should cleanse the palate theoretically.
Yeah.
But I like that these were available in one can. I got the solo can at Pete's.
Okay.
So I didn't have to buy like a 12-pack to try this. Mm-hmm. Now this just smells like Dr. Pepper. Straight up smells like Dr. Pepper. This tastes like Dr. Pepper.
Oh.
I'm not tasting, well, maybe a little. There's a slight... So you know in a cream soda how the bubbles are like... I don't want to say thicker, but like foamier? Like, like almost like creamy bubbles. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's got that going a little bit. It is subtle. It's good. I like it because I love Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
But I wonder if they just like repackaged vanilla Dr. Pepper.
Could be.
Yeah, well, one more sip. I mean, it's good. This I would drink a lot of. I just don't find a huge difference between it and regular Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
I don't know, 5 pies.
Not even slices, just 5 pies.
Just 5 whole pies. Yeah, no, I mean it's good. It's if you poured that in a glass and said, "What is this?" I'd say Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
I don't sense much different.
Okay. On the theme, I will lead off with my funny story from the weekend. So Saturday for work, myself, Brett Lyons, who maybe some of the listeners remember from his score days, who I work with at the union, and our boss, we went up to Milwaukee because, long story short, we represent some of the people that work on the IndyCar series on the TV side. So we wanted to go say hey and check on them, see how they're doing. So we are at the Milwaukee Mile, and we're just like walking around the concourse at a point. And of all things to have in like that environment, you know, like at a sporting event, at a racetrack, they had a stand for the original cream puff.
Oh.
Wouldn't associate cream puffs with a racetrack.
Okay.
However,
I'm not mad about it.
Right. Now, Brett is another large human. He was named Man Slab.
It's a good name for him.
Yeah, really is. So he decided he's going to be the hero. His wife is pregnant. So he's like, I'm going to get the cream puffs. Get like the, whatever the like package that they'll give you there of 3 cream puffs. And those are wonderful looking cream puffs.
Oh, they look
and take
so
them
good.
Home. The problem was, we're in Milwaukee. That thing's got to make it all the way back to the Chicago suburbs. Also, Brett was like, you know what? And this was after me and him got back to the car because we were ready to leave. Our boss was not. So, so we're waiting in the car, and the sun is beating down on us. Even though the weather was nice overall, this was not conducive to a cream puff surviving.
I would not think so.
So Brett's like, I'm going to have one of these right now. I'm like, cool. Go for it. Because I drove, we were in my car. Lord knows I eat in that thing all the time. He takes one bite and is like, oh, I made a mistake. Because that got everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Shockingly enough, you try and eat that thing, if you're watching live on YouTube, that is not an insignificant amount of cream in said cream puff. His hands are covered. He's wiping it onto the packaging. He took like 2 bites out of this thing. He's like, I have to bail. Why did I get this? There's no way it would make it was like in that first bite, he had the clarity. It was post cream puff clarity. where he took 1 bite and was like, why did I do this? These aren't gonna make it home. We gotta go over an hour back home. What are we doing?
Oh my
So
God.
he's like freaking out in the moment, and he's still got some of it all over his hands. He goes to the grass over near where we were parked, rubs his hands all over there because I had minimal napkins in the car. I still had plenty. I've had masks in my glove compartment for years now, so I was like, Brett, take a few of these, use the masks as napkins. It was a disaster. He chucked the package with the other 2 and just took his losses right there because he knew they weren't going to make it home.
My God.
It was so funny and so predictable, but I didn't want to deter him because, I'm not going to keep a man from his cream puff.
No, nor should you. That is so funny. I mean, I will say, he is the man's lab. He is
Yes.
That's a rookie mistake, man. Like, with the cream puff, like, you've got to give it a soft little smush. Yes. Let some of the cream come out the side, then you got to lick the side around. We're talking about the cream puff here.
Yeah,
and then
tease it a
work
little bit,
and then you got to work your way down to where it's edible.
Right.
You can't just shove the whole thing in your mouth. It's going to explode on your face. Yeah. So be careful with those. Yes. That's a rookie mistake for Brett. I expect more from a man of that size.
Yeah, but it made the whole day worth it, honestly. Because it was great to see like some members that I hadn't met before that you only see on a spreadsheet or something. So now it's like, okay, cool. I'm able to put some face to names, but
yeah,
Brett just had a horrible disaster with a cream puff, and it was great.
Oh man, So you didn't even try it? You didn't get a bite?
No. Well, because he was supposed to bring him home, so that for his wife. His wife is
she's got to be super pregnant.
Yeah, she is very pregnant. They're getting within range soon.
Okay.
So I was not about to deprive her of a single bite of cream puff.
Well, he tried. It was a valiant effort by him. It was very thoughtful. Mm-hmm. Maybe not thought completely through, but thoughtful.
Yes.
And our buddy Russ says the state fair that takes place next to the Milwaukee Mile, the state fair is known for their cream puffs. So that's like a big thing in Milwaukee. So, oh man, my dad loved cream puffs. And he loved the ones with the, is it the eclair with like the chocolate on top?
Yes.
So it's like a Long John. Those were his favorite.
Those are my dad's favorite too. Like we would either sometimes like the Jewels has like good size eclairs, but then also in the frozen section they'll have like the tubs of mini eclairs.
Yes.
And
they're cold, right? Too. Yeah, they're frozen. Yes. Are they frozen? Yeah.
Yeah.
We had those at our house a lot.
Yeah.
Like he loved. It was funny. I was going through photos before the funeral, and we found a photo album that my mom made, and I forgot about my dad's like fat stage. I was like, oh, there he is. I didn't notice because I was probably going through the same thing at the same time.
Sure.
Probably my fattest time then. But I was like, oh, geez, Dad, like, look at that gut. Like, he was, towards the end, he lost a lot of weight, but like,
sure,
man, a lot of that was cream puff poundage for sure. And like the quitting smoking and like all the things that you supplement with food. But
sure.
Yeah, whenever I see cream puffs, I think of my dad, and especially those eclair and those frozen ones. Do they still make those? I wonder.
I don't know. I feel like eclairs are a dessert that is like getting less popular with each generation. It was one of those where for like our parents, it was like, like eclairs are it.
I think it also has to do with the availability of like real bakeries.
Sure.
Like, it's not a thing you can put out for like a couple days. You have to like sell it the day you make it.
Yeah.
So if you're not going to like a gourmet bakery, you're not going to find them, and they probably sell out pretty early. So that's it. I'm getting a cream puff this week. All right. Well, I'll do another taste test, and I'm going to keep the sweet train going because so I have 3 sweet, 3 salty.
Okay.
Next up, and Rick, you could sit this round out. Little Debbie. Now everyone knows the Nutty Buddy. Mm-hmm. Do you know the Nutty Buddy cake?
No.
So this is basically a chocolate peanut butter Twinkie.
Okay.
So, you're 2/3 of the way there, Rick.
Yeah.
And I shared, by the way, on our Instagram at I'm Fat Pod, a picture I found of me with my mom's handwriting saying Jay's first Twinkie, and my face is covered in frosting. So
It's
here
a
is
great
the
picture.
It is really good. And here's the Nutty Buddy cake. Again, Little Debbie. As she's been doing, things are getting smaller, but that's okay. Really good. No review needed. It's amazing. Peanut butter, not like straight up peanut butter. It's like a peanut butter cream
Okay.
with the yellow cake and a nice, you can see how thick that layer of chocolate is. Mm-hmm. These are good. If you like Nutty Buddies, if you like chocolate peanut butter, get these Nutty Buddy cakes. We got them I think we got these at Pete's too, but I've seen them pretty much everywhere I've been. Those are outstanding.
Yeah.
And they are new Nutty Buddy cakes, and this is the 10 big pack. And shout out to Little Debbie for even the big packs are still $4 or something. Mm-hmm. So those were excellent. I know you don't like peanut butter, but I do.
Good. You eat those, and there's more of something that I like for me. That's how I view peanut butter things.
Fair enough. By the way, was not able to get out there this weekend because my parents' house sold it in 12 hours.
Wow.
On a Saturday. Then Monday, half-inch of water in the basement. So I had to inform the buyers, working through all that. It's all fine. It's all done. But I got sidetracked last weekend for obvious reasons.
Sure.
I think I might, whatever. But Nick and Ivy had their anniversary this weekend. Their 5-year anniversary. So congrats to them if you haven't been out there yet. 1026 South State Street in Lockport. They've got a bunch of stuff coming up this week. Tomorrow, that's Wednesday the 27th. Name That Tune trivia at 7. Thursday, $5 pints until 6 p.m. They've got a fundraiser for Mercy Home, so obviously a great cause there. Open 3 to 11 Friday. Saturday, live music from Dan Asio from 7 to 10, and then special Labor Day hours on Sunday, 11 to 11. And then they're open early on Labor Day from noon to 9 p.m. So get out to Nick and Ivy. Try some of their great new stuff. Go to facebook.com/Nick and Ivy Brewing or nickivybrewing.com for all the information. Again, 1026 South State Street in downtown Lockport. It's awesome. We love it. Everyone that's been there loves it. And if you're kind of adverse to the craft beer scene, but you like the beer, this is the place for you. No pretension. Everyone's cool. Everyone's nice. No one's judging you. It's just a great place to hang. Good stuff. We'll be back out at Nick and Ivy soon, but wasn't able to get there for the Nick and Fivey anniversary party, but I know they had a huge turnout, and everyone there was happy because the place is awesome.
Okay. I have a concern. And maybe this is something that I will need everybody's opinion on if they have tried to get the cereal concretes from Culver's.
Okay.
Because I went to the one that is close to work, the one that was close to my old place on Main Street in Lombard, right by 38. Go in there for lunch. Don't even really pay attention. I just get my normal lunch order, and I figure I'll get my concrete on the way out. So I enjoy my lunch, go up, and I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get the Cinnamon Toast Crunch concrete. And then I look up, and I understand some things can be price-wise more individual to each store. Jay, a normal concrete, I think, starts at around just under $7, something like that, for a medium, which is the biggest size of them. What would you expect this one, which is a little more of a specialty one, to be price-wise?
I would say somewhere between $5.50 and $7.
Okay. How about 1109?
That's crazy.
Yeah, to the point where everybody knows for the podcast stuff, we're willing to pay maybe, not the best value to try something new. That just offended my sensibilities to the point where I'm like, no, I'm not trying this.
No, that's ridiculous.
$4 extra? No, thank you.
All right, well, our buddy Russ Schneider is in the chat, and he says he's had the Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Lucky Charms. Russ, were they $11 for you? Because I feel like that's like a locational mistake.
I would,
because I looked online at Culver's.com has them at $6.49. I just looked. Okay,
because
and that's for a large.
And this was not just like I was with Brett and then a couple of our other coworkers, and Brett went up to someone at the register and was like, "Hey, is this correct that it's $11.09?" And it's on the menu with the price right there. So we're like, no, we're not going to do this.
That's insane.
Yeah. Like, there's no chance in hell. Sorry. Like, we know how much, everybody knows how much we love Culver's.
Yeah.
And this is probably, and for a long time, that was my home Culver's. But that's asinine.
Yeah, Brian says in the chat, buy a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch and a pint of custard.
Yeah, seriously.
There you go, yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Honestly, might as well.
That's great. I still feel like that's a mistake. I'm going to go, I'll go to the Homewood one. Oh, darn it. I guess I have to go to Culver's. Actually, you know what? I'll be by the Tinley one tomorrow. I'll go there for lunch, and I'm not going to get one, but I'll see what it costs.
Sure.
There's no way that Mr. Culver, that nice man in the commercial, that big fat guy, was like, well, we're going to charge $11 for this. No way. Like, no one would ever buy that.
Right. Or if the Culver's insider over the course of the next week wants to reach out and probably have more of an idea of that for us, that'd be appreciated. But, like, $11 is wild.
That's crazy. That feels like a manager read something wrong, or like a glitch in the matrix or something. That's
the weird thing is it's I know like franchises can have, like they have some latitude generally. Like I remember the Wendy's that was by my mom's house was always a little more expensive, like actually kind of a fair amount more expensive than a traditional Wendy's that you would see. So, I know there's generally a little bit of wiggle room there, but that is a crazy markup.
Okay, so Russ just said he went to the Darien one and said $4.69 for mini, $7.80 for a large. So it's different. So I'm going to look up Lombard online here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to do an order there.
Okay.
And let's see what happens here. Because I get that certain places have certain prices, but come on. Yeah. Come on, guy. $11? No.
$11.
Okay, so their website, I've got the Main Street Lombard one selected. It says $7.09.
I'm telling you, it said $11.09 in the store.
Okay. I believe you. You're not lying. I will even say this. $7.09 is too much.
Yeah.
It's ice cream and cereal.
I don't want to besmirch Culver's. I love Culver's. That's insane.
Yeah, that's too much. So, but $11, absolutely not. $7, probably not. Yeah. So, yeah, that's rough.
Yeah,
well, who does not have
instead? Raspberry and Dove, and it was awesome.
Yeah, and then what was that? Like $5, $6?
Yeah, it was like 6 something.
Yeah, fine. Mm-hmm. Done. Who does not have crazy prices? Our friends at Fredo's Culinary Kitchen. We've got some news from our friends at Fredo's. So the I'm Fat grilled cheese no longer available, which is fine.
Okay.
The I'm Fat burger and pizza are now the original pulled pork instead of the brisket, so they changed up the protein.
Okay.
But here's the big news from Fredo's. They just launched a build your own brownie bar.
Oh.
starts at $5.99 for a giant triple chocolate brownie and 2 toppings for $1. So whipped cream, Oreo cookie crumble, espresso coffee, chocolate drizzle, hot fudge, caramel drizzle, sprinkles, M&Ms, and whatever else they can dream up as they keep going. I mean, I got to tell you, if you've not tried things from Fredo's Bakery, their cookies, their brownies, they're made from scratch. They're not like chemically produced like a lot of these. Like, I know a lot of people like crumble, but crumble is very chemically tasting. If you want like homemade, like grandma used to make them, Fredo's is the place to go. Again, $5.99 for a build your own brownie bar. The triple chocolate brownie. It's huge. I have had it. It's great. You got to go there and try it. 628 South Roselle Road. Go to Fredo'sPizza.com. That's the website. Use the code I'm Fat on your online order, and you'll save 10%. That's great. And our buddy Russ says, I'm Fat Burger. Back to pulled pork. I'll be getting one soon. There you go. I'm sure you will, Russ. You are our most loyal, unpaid producer we've ever had. And I'm telling you, the brownies of Fredo's, the cookies of Fredo's are unreal. Just keep them in mind, like around the holidays, around Valentine's Day. You get the 2-pound box. Every one of them is individually wrapped, so you don't have to worry about eating 2 pounds. I mean, not an issue for us, but for a normal person, 2 pounds of brownies is a lot. Awesome, great value, great gift. Check it out, Fredo'sBakery.com for that. All right, I tried something. I did not take any pictures. Drove through White Castle yesterday because it was time for my once a quarter craving for White Castle.
Yep.
Got 3 cheeseburgers and 2 of the new crispy chicken sliders.
Okay.
Now, I've always been a fan of the chicken ring sliders or the chicken sliders they had before.
Sure.
The only difference is one was like a nugget without a hole. The other one was just a chicken ring on a bun.
Sure.
These, I was very impressed by these. And I almost went today to get one just so I could take a picture. The fillet of chicken on this new White Castle chicken sandwich, it overlaps the bun on every side of it. It's pretty big. Now, I wouldn't say it'd be big enough to fill like a McDonald's burger bun, but probably 2/3 of it. Okay. And then, so I looked at the menu, and you can see on the menu like what comes on it. So it looked plain, or maybe there was cheese on it. Got it, and there was a bit of a mustardy taste, real subtle, but I couldn't quite place it. So I looked it up today. Honeycomb mustard sauce. So it was like I don't know how else to describe it aside from like a buttery sauce or like a glaze. It was like a sticky glaze on the bottom side.
So it wasn't quite like a honey mustard. It was more honey. It was leaning more towards the honey than a honey mustard would.
Yeah, it was more of a mustardy honey than a honeyish mustard, if that makes sense. Because the mustard taste was real subtle, and it gave it this little sweetness. Like, I do not like mustard.
Right.
And when I get this again, and I will keep that on there. It is a very, very subtle mustardy taste. But I got to say, I was very impressed by not only how good and high quality the chicken was, but how big it was. Like it was really like sticking out of the bun significantly, and it wasn't just one, and it was pretty thick. Like it was a hearty piece of chicken. I was very impressed by it.
How many C's?
For White Castle, like 10.
Yes. Oh.
Like it was like I have the picture here. I'll try to pull the screen up here as Old Man Battles Technology on a weekly basis. This photo does not really like do it justice. Like there's the picture from the website, which is what you would sort of expect from a White Castle chicken slider.
Sure.
It is probably double the thickness and double the size of that thing.
Wow.
It was really good. So if you like White Castle's chicken, go check it out. But man, every now and again, it just hits. White Castle just hits, man.
Yeah.
Like it really was good yesterday.
Too.
You know what's crazy? Of all the things that upset my stomach, White Castle has never been one of them.
Interesting.
I don't really know why. I don't know. I'm not upset about it. That means I can just get it more.
Yeah. All right. I have Sam and I went out on Saturday. Wanted to try somewhere new. So we went to downtown Arlington Heights and went to Pasero, 3
Okay.
South Evergreen Ave in Arlington Heights.
Okay.
Incredible meal. Like, really freaking good. And it started with the drinks that we had. We each are kind of, some of our go-to drinks are things the other person would never really even want to try. Like Sam got an espresso martini, which she said was incredible. And I got this, a Dolomite old fashioned,
Okay.
which is basically like, think of a high-end old fashioned, but that doesn't have the traditional bite on it. Like the bite is very subtle at the like back end. And it was like I had to stop myself from just downing that thing real quick
Okay.
because essentially if you're someone where you kind of like the taste of an old fashioned but you don't like the bite that comes with it, this is the old fashioned for you.
I get that. All right. I mean, that looks great. And hers
Yeah.
looks, I'm not a big martini guy.
Yeah.
But that looks delightful and huge. That is a huge portion.
Yes. They did not skimp on the drink. So it was Old Forester bourbon. And then just a bunch of delicious stuff. Obviously, you got the cherries in there as well, different syrups, whatever.
Yeah.
If you go there and you like an old fashioned, that is one that you have to get. And then we saw something circled on the menu, and I understand when something's circled on the menu, it's one of their highest profit items. Yeah, didn't care. Cheesy garlic, like the cheesy garlic pull apart bread. Like,
So,
look at that.
I was-
If you're
I was
watching live on YouTube, you're drooling right now.
Yeah, I was preparing the show, so I was up in the family room, like getting all the images ready and everything. And Addie goes, "When did you have that?" She saw the picture and got pissed. I'm like, "That's Rick's picture. Get mad at him." Yes, that looks
Yeah.
insane.
Okay, so in that, you have roasted garlic butter, whipped fontina, aged mozz, and the pomodoro there to dip it in. Dude, it was incredible. I just like downed a Paisano's pizza before we came on today, so
Oh,
the fact
I love
I haven't burped
Paisano's.
yet is kind of incredible.
Is Paisano's the most underrated pizza in Chicago?
I think so.
I agree.
Like, there's a couple times where I've had people from out of town come in and be like, hey, I just want a really good thin crust. And I was like, go to Paisano's.
Yep, great.
So they did that and gotten rave reviews. But the only thing was, and mind you, with my skills, which completely lack, it was tough for me to cut through it.
Sure.
But Sam had no problems, and she's not an idiot like me. So as long as you're
true.
not like me, which I really hope nobody is, you'd have no problem getting through that. But man, like the texture from the outside, the cheese and the soft bread on the inside, and then just being able to dip it into that sauce, it was like, that was a holy crap.
It looks
Holy
phenomenal.
crap type pull apart bread. It absolutely was. And just like, hey, for once we didn't start the show talking about the weather, we were able to sit outside and not sweat at all because
Amazing.
This is it. Bottle this. Keep it all the time. This last like almost week has been fantastic. Highs in the 70s, lows in the 50s, to the point where you can open up your window. You don't necessarily need the fan. This has been gold for fats, and honestly for everybody.
By the way, I've got good news for you.
Huh.
For the foreseeable future, I'm going to give you the highs.
Okay.
79, 75, 68, 73, 76, 77, 81, 79, 74, 74, 73, 74, 76, 75. That's through Tuesday the 9th. That's the 10-day forecast.
If the highs are lineman numbers, then I'm happy.
Yeah, not wide receivers or
No.
defensive linemen. Yes.
Right. Just if the high is an offensive lineman number, I am happy, and we are in that range. finally.
All I want to do is sleep with my window open.
Yes.
So I will say, this is great. Give me like 8 to 10 degrees cooler. Because then at night you're getting into the low 50s, and that is
Yeah.
peak. That's what I'm talking about. Because you're still warm enough during the day, t-shirt and jeans or hoodie and shorts. You're comfortable, but at night, nice and cold, absolutely perfect.
Yes.
All right, I have
Okay.
3 more taste tests.
Well,
oh no, you have
okay.
more.
I
My
still
bad.
have
I
more.
jumped the gun.
No,
Yeah.
it's okay. We didn't even get to the main courses yet.
Right.
So I had the fettuccine with dry aged beef ragu, English peas, the pecorino romano, and it was, for one thing, a lot. That is a large plate.
Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't look like a huge portion, but is it deep?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that is a large portion because it's also dense. Like it's
Yeah.
packed in there. So like, spinning with the fork and then you pull out what feels like a significant bite and then it's like, "Oh, there's it." Like I got almost, it felt like halfway done with the thing and I'm like, I feel like this is regenerating. There's no way that I've only had this much.
That's
So,
great.
Yeah. So it was a very good portion, and man, that ragu, just like the flavor that thing added. And it's also just like, for me, rare to have fettuccine and not have Alfredo sauce with it.
Yeah.
So
It kind of
just
goes hand in hand.
Yeah. So to have that was a real nice like change of pace with fettuccine and was like a fantastic meal. And I was like almost uncomfortably full afterwards. And then Sam got the hand-rolled fusilli with a vodka sauce, Calabrian chili, whipped ricotta, and chives.
I do not have that photo. Did I miss that
That's
one?
okay. No, I might not have. I might have
Okay.
missed it actually. So that's on me. But I tried that vodka sauce. Man, I feel like with age, I'm liking vodka sauce more and more and more.
Yeah.
And like it was very good. Like I could have had what Sam had and been extremely happy with that meal. So like Passero looks awesome. They've got a nice outside area. The inside is cool as well. It's a great location right on a corner in downtown Arlington Heights.
Was Shep
So I
there?
highly recommend it. What?
Was Shep on the corner in Arlington Heights too?
No, but like when I saw Shep with Herb for Game 7 of the NBA Finals, we were at Cortland's Garage in downtown Arlington Heights, and that made me think to go back there because I like that downtown area a lot. So afterwards, Sam and I walked, because admittedly, we did have to get boxes because there were large portions. So there was a game plan though. We walked back to the car to put those in the car and walked our way over to Kilwins. I know there's like a million Kilwins locations, but just to try and walk it off a little bit and maybe create a little space, have things settle. And we each got a couple scoops over at Kilwins, and the 2-berry pie.
Oh.
Very good. It was recommended by the person that was helping us behind the counter. So I did, what did I do? A scoop of s'mores and a scoop of the 2-berry pie. So you get a little bit of crust, you get the berry in there as well. And it was
that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was a very, very good bite.
I just looked it up. Vanilla ice cream, strawberry, blueberry, and sugared pie crust. Hell yes.
Yes.
Kilwins,
It was
by the way, is
awesome.
one of those places that like it looks like a tourist trap, and you go in there and you're like, wow, this place is legitimately as good as it's trying to look.
Yeah. Also, they have chocolate-covered Twinkies there.
Well, those are good too.
Yes. So that was one thing that I saw, and I'm like, I feel like I might not have seen that before.
All right, give the address again and the name of it again. Passero's.
Okay. Passero, 3 South Evergreen Avenue in Arlington Heights.
I added it to the I'm Fat map. We have to do some updating in there, but I did add that during the show. I added a couple other places I know we've talked about recently off the top of my head. But check it out. It is in our link tree on all of our social medias. Not everywhere, but most of the places we talk about are tagged in the I'm Fat map. If they're on the map, they are approved by us. So if you're in a part of Chicagoland you're not familiar with, pull up the I'm Fat map and you'll find something good. That's a guarantee. So make sure you check that out. All right. I have 3 taste tests left.
Okay.
I'm going to start with the Fritos. I don't know if these are new. I've never seen these before. And Hope, who is the ranch queen of Chicago, has never seen these either. These are the Frito, so they're just Fritos corn chips, classic ranch.
Yeah, I don't feel like I've seen those either.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I had them last night, but I'll just for demonstration purposes. Just looks like kind of a normal Frito. But a nice ranchy taste, nothing too crazy. I know I'm going to get shamed for this. But something like that would be really good on a salad. Like instead of tortilla chips to add a crunch, or like in a chili or in a soup. Mm-hmm. Really good.
Okay.
So I don't know if I would get these every time I buy chips. Like that's where I'm at now with the Tapatio Doritos and the Blazing Ranch. Yeah, the Blazing Buffalo Ranch Doritos. They're my go-tos all the time. It's rotation, the classic ranch Fritos, but not an all-timer.
Is your default Frito now for just consuming, not like as part of something, still the regular Frito, or is it the Spiral Honey Barbecue?
So I like the Spiral Queso. They're really hard to find. I've only seen them at Dollar General.
Okay.
Those are 10 out of 10.
Okay.
But I would still say my go-to Frito is chili cheese.
Oh, okay.
That's still my favorite.
That's fair. The the Dollar General by my house, the R in dollar isn't working.
So it's a Dollar Tree?
Yeah. So by day it's Dollar General. By night it's Dollar General.
Dollar General. All right, fair enough. Good to know. Hope found these. Lay's Kettle Cooked Cheesy Buffalo Dip.
Hell yes.
The fact that the bag's almost gone is a sign
Yeah.
that we all enjoyed these.
Yes.
Really thick kettle cooked chip.
Ooh.
A dark red on there for the buffalo sauce. Just as the ice cream A&W tastes like ice cream sundae, this tastes like buffalo dip, but without the artificial chicken taste.
Nice.
Really good. I love those. And finally, have not tried these yet. Lay's Wavy Loaded Nachos. As I choke to death on a Frito.
Yeah. I was going to say, at some point you need to, like, take a sip of something.
I know. I gotta breathe. All right. So these are not nachos. They're not tortillas. These are just Wavy Lay's
Okay.
loaded nacho flavor. I have not tried these yet. The other ones I've tried. Ooh. That's real good. You can taste like green onion.
Okay.
There's a little bit of a tomatoiness to it. You know, like to give like a salsa flavor.
Sure.
I like those a lot. So here's the ingredients. Onion powder, garlic powder, cheddar cheese, sour cream, jalapeno, green bell pepper, butter, which is interesting, and paprika. I'm tasting all that. These are good. I gotta say, these two Lays are like home runs to me. And I think these like promotional ones are always kind of hit or miss. Usually miss for me. The Wavy Loaded Nacho and the Kettle Cooked Cheesy Buffalo Dip. Really, really good. Perfect for like watching football and just munching on those.
Yeah.
Those are tremendous.
You
Really
said
good.
green onion, and my mind immediately started playing the song.
Can you hum the song for me? This is a fight that Hope and I have gotten in. Where I hum green onion. She's like, that's not the song. She says I do it wrong.
Oh, I probably do it wrong. Like,
I go, ba-dun-dun-dun, 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 ba-dun-dun-dun.
yeah, that's... I don't know if the beginning is exactly right. Like, it's the...
Whatever.
Like it just kind of goes
Yeah.
through the progression. Pretty. I just think of when in the Sandlot, when the
yes.
the other kids come in and they're talking crap to each other. That is, I'm sure Russ is probably like really hating himself right now for listening to me try and do that. As someone who failed that part of when I was a music major, literally failed the part where you had to take what you hear and spit it out. I could do the writing down, the theory stuff well, but in terms of what's called aural skills, AURAL, I failed at that.
Yeah, the other one you got right, though. Yeah. And Hope said, yes, you got it right. Whatever. All right, we got to get to Ask a Fat.
Yes. Can I do one quick shout out first?
Yeah.
To a place that we went to a lot when we worked at the Score, and because for a work conference, I feel like I've had a million work conferences lately. I'm spending a couple nights at the Hyatt Regency downtown. Walking distance, even for me, to Bockwinkel's. We've mentioned it before. Just like it's what is that, Stetson and Lake? I think technically.
Stetson and Lake.
Or right about Stetson and Lake, give or take.
I think that's right. Yep.
Okay. And just like corner store, they've got the salad bar, they've got the deli with the boar's head meat, and I just got the Big Bock Italian, man. It's just salami, pepperoni, capicola, like provolone. It is so good. And just the convenience store too. You can get anything you need with all the hotels around. I'm sure it's very clutch for everybody. The sandwiches are awesome.
222 North Columbus is the address. It's Columbus and Stetson. It's Upper Columbus.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Great place. I loved going in there for build me this sandwich.
Yes.
I want this bread. I want this cheese. I want these meats. I want these toppings. And they spared nothing. And the soup there is great. I love that place.
Yep, absolutely. And like when you're a part-time producer working at the Score, you can get a sandwich for a meal, you can get a snack for later, drinks for throughout your shift, because there's nobody there with you actually working, so you don't have the ability to actually go anywhere or take a lunch. So
right. Especially if I'm working next to you and writing my book at the same time. All right. We got to get Ask a Fat, but before we do, we want to tell you about our friends at Mazda of Orland Park, 8910 West 159th Street in, yep, you guessed it, Orland Park. Our family, we are the proud owners of two Mazdas for Mazda of Orland Park, a 2015 CX-5, a 2022 CX-30. Hope's going in there for service on the CX-5 next week. And, man, I'm telling you, that car's got 180,000 on it, and it's like the day we bought it, man. I'm telling you, the two Mazdas are great. They are absolute like war horses. They last forever. I'm knocking on wood, of course. To two best cars we've ever owned, and we will own Mazdas forever because they're great. And especially when you buy them from Mazda of Orland Park, you get the great service, you get all that stuff. Wonderful, wonderful place. Have no hesitation. Their service is great. The people are great. They're not trying to rip you off. They're honest, which is hard to find at a car dealership. So go check them out, MazdaofOrlandPark.com. All right, let's get to Ask a Fat while we can.
Ask a Fat about this and that. It's time to chat with the Fats.
No emails today, which I believe is a first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fatpod@gmail.com is the address if you want to email us. We do have two voicemails, though, so we will start there. First from our pal, Eurotrash.
Hey, Fats, Eurotrash here, your favorite European listener. I was recently on vacation in France and learned a few surprising things about their cuisine and the names they use. First up was a faux filet. With my limited French, I know faux means false or fake, so figured it was a vegetarian option. Next was espresso with an X. Turns out, in France, an espresso is called espresso. I'd always thought people who said espresso were just saying it wrong, but they were just using the French word. Who knew? Anyway, my teenage daughter really wanted steak for dinner, so I told her to go with the filet mignon. She ordered it, and to our complete surprise, what arrived were pieces of white meat, clearly not beef. My daughter was not happy, so I waived any bad text. After some research, I found out in France, filet mignon is usually pork. And that faux filet, it's actually real beef, what would be called a strip or sirloin steak in the U.S. So here's my question for you guys. Have you ever confidently ordered food only for it to turn out completely different than you expected? Keep up the great work.
Oh,
That's a good question.
that is a really good question.
I don't think to that extent. God, I'm trying to think of a specific example, but I feel like I've had where I read the description of something and it has like two different flavors. And I'm thinking it's one flavor is dominant over the other, and I would really like it. And it ends up being the opposite,
Okay,
and I don't like it near as much.
sure.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, 100%. I can see that. The one thing that I thought of is back in the day, we used to vacation in Hilton Head, as you know. Rick, you know Hilton Head. The old oyster factory, which I believe is still there. I had my heart set, and bear in mind, I'm like in high school at this point, so maybe now it wouldn't be as big of a deal. I just had my heart set on having a whole lobster. And they brought out the whole lobster, but they kind of covered it with like liver. So I was like, what is that on there? Like, oh, that's liver. I'm like, no. Like,
Yeah,
I was just like,
nope.
I'm going to have the tail and I'm going to have the claws. And this part that's covered in liver is not being eaten by me because that is nasty. So that's the one I go back to. And I wonder if I got it now, if I just be like, yeah, whatever. The chef recommends it, so I'll eat it. They obviously know what they're doing at that place. It's been there for 100 years or whatever. But as a teenager, as soon as I saw that, I was like, I am out. It looked nasty. So top of my head, that's the only example I can think of. Let me think about that though.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's something I'm forgetting. That does suck, but hopefully it works out positively. Okay, the next one we got to premise a little bit because it's our buddy Gabe who talked on the last show about throwing a meatball at a waiter.
Oh, yeah.
And we asked Gabe for more context, so Gabe is supplying said context.
Hello, boys. This is Gabe from New York. You know, the meatball guy. Back for more. You want an explanation of what young Gabe was doing back then, and I really don't know. I can't think of my mindset back then. I mean, back then I was kind of a normie. I barely ate sometimes, so I don't think I really got into my eating until I was like 6 or 10, so...
All right, there's your explanation. I guess he was a baby.
Okay, that makes
that's a little
more
different.
sense.
I thought you were like a full-grown adult that chucked a
Right.
or like a teenager.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
like
as a
you're throwing
baby, if you just-
curveball. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, like
hit
you're
somebody in
throwing
the
a
back of the
curveball
head.
to get around somebody's head to get to the waiter. Like, that was what I was picturing.
I was picturing. Have you ever seen the like TikToks of the ice cream shop girls? Where like, oh, I ordered chocolate, and the girl just takes the ice cream and whips it at her coworker's head.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, Russ said it takes the fun out of throwing a meatball. I guess so.
Right.
I guess so. All right, well, that's it, man. We made it. We're under an hour again. Well, if we get the
Wow,
propers
yes.
done quickly.
Well, now I feel like I have to not get them done quickly just so,
Just to get us over
hit
the hour.
mark.
Yeah, right.
Follow us on all of our social media at I'mFatPod. I'mFatPod@gmail.com. Check out Spotify if you like. You can listen. You can even watch us there, which is cool. If you're watching us live, thank you. You don't need to do that part. But still, I'mFatPod.dashery.com.
Yeah, no,
Or
just
just
I'mFatMerch.com. It links right up now.
I'mFatMerch.com?
Yep.
Okay, cool. What Jay said, I'mFatMerch.com. Get the shorts with an I'm Fat Podcast logo on your thigh. Wish it could be on the butt too, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. I'm not creative enough to do that myself, so I will just get the shorts as they are, and they will still be fantastic. Also, even if you don't want any of our stuff, go to link, find any other stuff that's through TeePublic, and we get a kickback.
That's right.
YouTube.com/I'mFatPodcast. Subscribe, like each video, and hey, even if you're watching live now, thank you. and let it run in the background. You can mute it, whatever. Just hours consumed. That's what we need. Consumption is great. And then you can subscribe, unsubscribe, resubscribe, unsubscribe, and resubscribe to the regular podcast feed. Leave us a 5-star rating and review. We've had no reviews in quite a while.
Come on. It takes 2 seconds. By the way, Russ, our unpaid producer, as I interrupt the music, sent me some breaking news. Starting Tuesday, in celebration of the engagement of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, members of Portillo's reward program, Portillo's Perks, can get a free small onion ring with any purchase of at least $1.13. So there you go. Get some free onion rings with your Portillo's if you're part of the rewards program starting on Tuesday. So there you have it.
I would love to know why $1.13.
Well, I know 13 is her. 13 is
true.
Taylor's number.
Yeah.
I don't know what there is.
There's also people that think Travis is retiring after this year because it's his 13th season. Which, mind you, he's kind of close anyway, so that could just be coincidence. But still.
Yeah, man. Go home and spend time with your wife.
Right. Also, leave us a 5-star rating and review.
Yeah, Travis, do that.
Yeah. Jerk. By the way, I don't know why it hit my feed, but it was just like a reminder of some of the good from COVID times of people doing Zooms and then just like utilizing it for fun. It was, I'm trying to think of the whole crew. It was like Katie it was like the Lebitard-ish crew.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like Amin Al-Hassan and Katie Nolan and Mina Kimes and Mike Ruiz and a couple others I'm not thinking of. And they were like, okay, here's a game. We all have to text the same thing. And it was just like, hey, hop on the Zoom if you can. And they were trying to get the most famous person to join. And then other people would join and they would get someone famous. And you ended up having like 15, 20 people on there. And Travis was one of them at the time. Like, I forget who it was. If it was like Chris Long that ended up being the person to try and get him on there. Or
That's
whoever.
cool.
But then you had like Kendrick Perkins was on there. Lin-Manuel Miranda ended up on there. Like, you just had this whole crazy group of people. It was so funny and just like reminded me of just how fun some of that ridiculous shit was. Like, one of the few good things during COVID.
Yeah. That's really Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Well done. I'm not going to top
Stay
that.
clear of the breakfast burritos. Too much of the chilaquiles.